Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to the ATC Truck Series. Tonight we roll into Charlotte Motor Speedway for week 11 of the season. At this point, the championship fight is as narrow as the drivers who still control their own destiny. The championship has narrowed to the drivers who still control their own destiny. At the top of the standings, Bryson Daffern, still your points leader at 293. 2 wins and season-long consistency have put him in the position. But with just a handful of races left, well, this one and next week, nothing is locked in yet, because just 5 points behind him is Jordan Tross, who's surged into second with 2 wins of his own. Tross' momentum on his side, and Charlotte's mile and a half could be the perfect place to capitalize. Only 2 points further back is Joshua Altice, also with 2 victories this season. Altice has been relentless in the front all year, and one strong run could swing the balance. Mitchell Williams is only 16 points back, so he's got some work to do to get up there. Let's see. So these guys are getting out there. They're going to be getting ready for their qualifying laps. So while they are out doing that and qualifying, that is a horrible camera view. So while they are out getting their laps, we will be right back after this. All right. Well, looks like everybody's out there that was going to be out there. So let's see how it goes. We got about another 3 minutes to allow these guys to qualify. Looks like most of them have already qualified. Let's see. There we got somebody out there qualifying. Well, what happened to that camera? But holy moly, that camera is not good. All right, everybody is now qualified. As we said, there is one more race of the season. Head over here. We've got, let's see, let me verify. All right, yes, we have 100 laps here tonight. 100 laps here at Charlotte. Next week, they have 125 at Phoenix. And that will finalize the season. So, going through the list. See if I can... Oh, that camera is messed up. All right, so Abram Ghostin will be taking the pole tonight. Jordan Tross will be starting outside of him in number 2. Carter Menard will be starting in 3rd with, dang it, forgot his name. Not Melissa. In 4th. Judson Curtis in 5th tonight. Zachary Peterson will be starting in 6th place. Curtis Daffern will be starting 7th place with Brett Thompson to his outside in 8th. Mitchell Williams will be starting in 9th with David Bersicki starting in 10th. John Dement will be starting in 11th. And Justin Frazier will be starting in 12th. Thaddeus Friel will be starting 13th. Kurt Kryzak will be starting 14th. Zach Mullen will be 15th. Richard Young will be starting in 16th. Bryson Daffern will be starting in 17th place tonight. Zachary Taylor will be 18th. Joe Spinelli will be 19th. Tony McDaniel will be 20th. Garrett Stone will be 21st. And Sean Timoty will be 22nd. So 22 trucks registered tonight. We'll see. We might have a couple of them drop out. It sounded like there were some penalty things that were being served, and it's going to shift things around a little bit. We will get up here. All right, we got green, green, green. Abram getting that jump. Carter Menard's going to scoot up in behind him and be in second place. That outside line is going to fight to try and keep up. But it looks like the 29 of Judson Curtis is going to squeeze up in there. Whoa, not sure what the hell happened there, but there was somebody that just lost it. Didn't look like anybody was around him. Let's go hop back in that and see what, see if we can see what happened there. Let's go here. Rewind that back a little bit. Yep, you just got loose and tried to save it and spun out. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Mitchell Williams. Currently 5th in the points. That is not how you want to start out. We got Abram out in the lead. Carter Menard in second. Judson Curtis is in third. Jordan Tross fourth. And not Melissa is fifth. Now see, I thought I wrote this down. Apparently I didn't. All right. Abram maintains the lead. Carter Menard stays in second. Judson Curtis in third. Jordan Tross in fourth. And Trevor Dyer in fifth. I went and figured out the name. So we got a battle for second right now between Judson and Carter. I'm gonna battle it again this time around. Judson's gonna squeeze in, take that second place spot. At least he did for the moment. Carter trying to hold on. Trying to use that outer lane momentum to keep him neck and neck right now. These guys are battling like there's 2 laps left. So my intention was to hopefully have this camera, but at some point this camera goes goofy. So we've got the 22 of Abram, and there's where it goes goofy. We'll come back in a second here. There we go. All right. So you got the 22 Abram Ghostin currently in the lead. You got Judson Curtis in that 29. SenefCattleCompany.com. And we got Carter Menard in that number 10. Jordan Tross right behind him in that 79 Alloy. And we get into this goofy camera view again. All right, so there is Jordan Tross. You got Brent Thompson in that 045. Thunder Valley Racing, TVR Esports. Then you got Trevor Dyer out there in that 38. Zachary Peterson out there in that 96 Godhead truck. And he is being battled right now by Justin Frazier on the inside. Justin Frazier on that 27 Dickies truck. Behind them, you got Zachary Peterson. I know you can't see it at the moment, but it is there. And there's a caution. I'm not sure what exactly happened. We're going to switch cameras so we can better see what happened. We'll go back to the previous crash. And we'll rewind her a little bit and just kind of see what happened. Oh, it looks like it was a similar incident where he just got loose and then tried to save it and ended up crashing it out. So we'll rewind it just to see here. Yep. Crossed over that blue line and that just got him loose. He tried to save it. Whew. Looks like right there he just got lucky from being smoked. So it looks like he's gonna be able to skate out of that without too much damage. Unfortunately, I think Zach kind of took the brunt of all of that. See, he's having some trouble steering it and everything. You can see his wheels are turned. So he's got some damage. Nice looking Rapala truck. But you can see his frame is not happy right now. All right, so these guys are going to come in and pit. Some of them. Abram is going to stay out. Carter, Brent Thompson, Curtis Daffern, Thaddeus Freed, Bryson Daffern. They are all going to stay out. Oh, it looks like every... no, it's not. Okay. So yeah, so those top 6 are going to stay out. We'll get the guys that have gone into the pits. They'll go get some go-go juice. Over under of 11.5 cautions. All right, so we got on this restart, you're going to have Abram Ghostin in first, Carter Menard in second, Brett Thompson third, Curtis Daffern fourth, Thaddeus Friel will be fifth, Bryson Daffern will be sixth, Jordan Tross seventh, Judson Curtis eighth, Joe Spinelli in ninth, and Garrett Stone will be your top 10. So this is caution number 1. We're 15 laps in. 15 laps out of 100. Taking a shot for every caution. Can't remember which race it was, but I think it was one of the first races I was in here. That would have been a dangerous game. Because I think there was 15 that night. Alright. Pace car will drop down, get out of the way, and we will get ready to go green. Green, 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 and we are back racing. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 up there battling. They all kind of stuck together on that restart, and they're breaking away from everybody else. Got a lot of battling going on back here. See these guys trying to make their way through, up and in. We got Thaddeus making a run on the inside there of Jordan Dross. Jordan managing to get around. Now he's trying to make his way up to Curtis. Curtis Daffern. Currently about a 0.4 in front of Jordan. He's trying to hold on and stay right there with him. See how everybody's starting to get into a single file now. Starting to space out. That's going to give them some room to single file, and then at that point it will be a race of endurance. Who doesn't mess up? Who burns up their tires? Who's gonna catch that blue line and spin out? We've seen two drivers do it tonight so far. First one didn't bring out a caution because they went off of the track into the infield. I mean, in all honesty, if they get spread out, there might not be many cautions. So you might not have many drinks. Moving back up front here, you got Abram Ghostin just running away with it right now. He's got a 0.5 gap in front of second place, which is being held currently by Carter Menard. And Carter's got a 0.7 gap between him and Brett Thompson, who is in third. So this right here that you're watching, this is the battle for third right now. Bryson currently has it. Brent is trying to make his way up there. Give Bryson a challenge. I think I've been muted this whole time. So I don't know how long I've been muted for, but we do have a race going on here. And it may, I mean, after all, it might be better not to hear me anyways, but you're going to hear me now. So on the restart here, you're going to have Jordan Tross starting in first, Joe Spinelli. Joe Spinelli will be second. Zachary Peterson will be third. Abram Ghostin is going to be back up there in fourth. Curtis Menard will be starting fifth. Bryson Daffern will be sixth. Mitchell Williams will be seventh. Garrett Stone in eighth. Brett Thompson is going to be ninth. And Curtis Daffern will round out your top 10 on this restart. So just from what I'm hearing and what it looked like that caution was caused just by a restart. Guys were spinning their tires and guys trying to go ended up hitting the guys that couldn't go because they couldn't spin or they couldn't get any traction. So all right, they're going to go around this corner. Pace car will drop down, and we will get this race started back into the green. Jordan and Joe are both on the same amount of tires. They got about 20 laps on their tires, and pretty much everyone behind them has brand new tires. So the restart could be interesting. There you see Jordan just able just to take off. You got number 10 of Carter going to the inside. Carter does have newer tires, so it should be pretty easy for him to get up and around. So Curtis Menard is going to be your current leader. Jordan Tross in second. Abram Ghostin in third. Never mind, Abram just moved up to second. Jordan Tross dropping another spot there. He's now down to fourth place. Mitchell Williams is in 5th. Brent Thompson in 6th. Justin Frazier is in 7th. Curtis Daffern is in 8th. Judson Curtis is 9th. And Joe Spinelli is going to round out your top 10. Approaching 40 laps in. 40 out of 100. So like we said, currently Bryson Daffern holds the points lead. Holds the point lead. He is in front by 5 points right now. So he's going to want to be up front and not wrecked out, hopefully. And that should keep his hopes alive and holding on to that front spot. Jordan Tross is currently 2nd. He's the one that's 5 points behind. Then you got Joshua Altice. He is 7 points behind. These are all from behind first, so. And then you've got Mitchell Williams, who is currently down 16 points from the lead. So Bryson Daffern out there all by himself out in the front. Currently 0.5 in front of Mitchell Williams. You got Abram Gosen, he's in 3rd right now. Jordan Frazier, he's quite a ways back from these top 3. He's sitting in 4th, and then in 5th you got Curtis Daffern. So it's very possible most of those guys are the top points guys. Let me look again. Bryson, Jordan, Josh, and Mitchell. So we're just missing Josh, which it doesn't look like he's here tonight. So that's going to affect his placing. He's currently in 3rd. If he didn't show up and doesn't get any points, then he's going to drop down after tonight's race. And Cody, in case you're keeping track, or in case you're not keeping track, that's 3. Had to take an extra just to be safe. So there's your current battle 1, 2, and 3. Bryson Dafford, Mitchell Williams, and Abram Ghostin. Mitch Williams going to take the lead away. Bryson's going to get pushing, though. So you got 1, 2, and 3 out here running all by themselves. You got Mitchell Williams, Abram Ghostin, Bryson Daffer, and then you got to jump back 2 seconds to get to 4th place. All right, so then moving through the field, you got Justin Curtis right there, currently in 5th place. You got Curtis Daffern, he's currently in 6th. Carter Menard, he's back here in 7th. Jordan Tross, as we watch that battle there. Moving back, you got Brent Thompson in the 045. He's currently in 9th. Tony McDaniel, the number 3, currently running in your 10th. So right here is your top 10 spot. All right. We got a battle right here for second between Ghostin and Bryson. All right, so we have just about at 40 laps. 40 laps left. We got Abram back here in second. About almost 0.8 behind Mitchell. Mitchell just up there just driving away with it now. You got Bryson right there. Judson Curtis. See, the guys are starting to space out quite a bit between each other, so we'll keep an eye and see if we can see if anybody's doing anything of switching. And looks like there was. Well, that was BY because he's going into the pits. Mitchell now with a 1 second lead in front of Abram. But that is not actually our biggest gap. Our biggest gap is between this guy and everybody in front of him. We've got 36 laps to go. Mitchell Williams still in the lead. Abram Ghostin's trying to catch up with him. Bryson Daffern also trying to push. They're so far gapped out between each other, they almost need a caution for him to regroup. I guess we'll just kind of walk through the field here. So you got Mitchell Williams out in front. Abram Ghostin in second. Bryson Daffern has moved back quite a ways to in third. Judson Curtis taking advantage of that, trying to catch up, trying to gain a spot. He's currently in fourth. Justin Frazier. I'm not sure why it switched my camera like that. Justin Frazier is fifth. Curtis Daffern going to currently be running sixth. We got Brent Thompson out here, currently in sixth. Bryson Daffern dropping down into the pits. Trevor Dyer currently running at not 100% sure. Bryson Daffern, he's going to make his way back out after that pit stop. So he's going to come out in ninth. Carter just got around him on that. So Carter is right there. He's going to hold on to eighth. Bryson will be ninth, but he's not up to full speed yet, so he may lose a spot or two. Looks like he's actually going to hold on to it. Then you got Jordan Tross right there. He is actually trying to get around lap traffic. Yeah, Joe Spinelli right there. He's currently running in 11th. Tony McDaniel, he is currently 12th. Dave Brzezinski is 13th. Garrett Stone is currently running in 14th spot, sorry. John Dement is 15th. Zach Peterson is going to be in 16th. Thaddeus is in 17th. Zach Mullen is 18th. You got Kurt sitting in 20th, and Sean Timoty is not on the track anymore, so. Looks like we're gonna have some green lap pits coming up. We'll see how it goes. See if somebody causes a caution while some of these guys are getting pits. You got Bryson and Mitchell battling out for the front right now. So here's your battle for first still. This is where it's all. This is where the action is at the moment. 0.04 is what separates these two right now. We have 15 laps to go. You can see how that gap is right there between third and second. Bryson holding on to that lead. He's trying to hold off Mitchell as much as possible. Two seesawing back and forth with each other. Oh, you see Bryson getting a little loose. Bryson got a little loose. That is not by these guys. So let's see where that happened. So as we get lined back up for this caution, we're gonna have Mitchell Williams in front, Bryson Daffern in second, Judson Curtis third, Carter Menard will be fourth, Abram Ghostin will be fifth, Justin Frazier will be sixth, Tony McDaniels will be sitting in seventh, Brent Thompson will be eighth, Jordan Tross will be in ninth. And Joe Spinelli will round out your top 10. All right, they're going to come around the corner. Pace car should drop down, get the heck out of their way, and we will be back green flag racing. Green, 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 we're back going. Mitchell Williams getting that nice jump on that restart. You see Bryson trying to work his way back up to try and catch up to Mitchell. Right now that gap is about a 0.28. So we'll come back to that in a little bit and see what's going on there. So moving back, you got Justin Curtis. He is currently 4th. Carter Menard 5th. And Justin Frazier will round out your top 5. Looks like we're 4 wide back here. Here, because this seems to be our battle spot right now. Yeah, Jordan coming up, trying. He's going to make a challenge on Mitchell for that first place spot right now. So Jordan is now in the lead with 8 laps to go. Dave Brzezinski has moved up into second. Mitchell Williams dropped back to third. Judson Curtis currently in fourth. And Justin Frazier is fifth. Yeah, Dave managing to hold on and keep up with Jordan. That'll help him out as they get closer to the end. See if we can take a different look at this. You're seeing Dave trying to get out and around, but he kind of loses it on the corners where he loses them. He gets back on the straightaways, he starts gaining back up and closing that gap up, and then they get in the corner and he falls off again. So we have 4 laps to go. Just like that. All right, we got 2 to go. 2 to go. And Cody, it looks like you're only getting 4 drinks. All right, we're going on our final time around. There you go. Jordan Tross is going to take the win. Dave Brasicki is going to get second. Judson Curtis is going to take third. There's where everybody placed. All right. Well, of course. Of course that camera's going to be like that. Move it this way. Move it this way so we can see. There we go. We'll get this out of the way. All right. Now. All right. There we go. There we go. Judson Curtis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Getting that third place, man. Felt pretty good out there. So we'll take it home, man.
Yeah, it was a heck of a battle there. After that last restart, a lot of shuffling around, definitely a lot of shuffling around. I mean, Mitchell had that lead. He was out there in front, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, if he just ran out of tire and you guys managed to get around him. Although you guys are kind of on the same. You and him are on the same tires. Jordan and Dave have less laps on theirs, so they were able to get around. But yeah, you were able to get up there and hold on to third as you got around Mitchell and those guys. So great race for you, and some more points. And
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Don't remember where you were on. Were you in any of those cautions? We had 4 cautions tonight, so I don't know if you were around any of those tonight, or you had to battle through anything, or.
No, sir. It was we were just trying to play the correct, tire management game, and obviously Jordan and Mr. David there picked the right strategy call on that one. So we take notes and learn from it and see what we could do best next time.
Oh, absolutely. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your third place tonight?
It's gonna be a driveway matinee, Texas cigar rollers, and my mom and dad, my wife and son.
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations on your P3 tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again next week for the final race of the season.
Yes, sir. We will, man. Y'all take care. Have a good one.
All right. All right, Dave, sir, do you have a copy?
Oh yeah, how's it going?
Not too bad. Now, I want to make sure that I'm saying your last name right. Is it Bersicki?
Yeah, Bursicki.
All right. I thought I have been, but I wasn't sure. And now that you're up here, I figured I'd ask. So,
Well, it's nice to have someone actually ask, because I've been in broadcasts where people just butcher my name, and actually good to have somebody. I listened to your broadcast last week, and you're like spot on it. So I was like, yes.
Well, second place tonight. Heck of a battle there. You were challenging Jordan there for a while, and looked like Mitchell had it for a while, but then he kind of fell back because you guys had the less laps on your tires, so you're able to get around him and get up ahead. But yeah, you were battling Jordan for a little bit, and it was quite the race. Was there any point out there where you were like, during an incident or during one of the cautions that you thought that it wasn't gonna go in your favor at all? Thought you were gonna be back further?
We had the long green flag run there. I think it before the last caution fell around like lap 20 or so. I was thinking it was going to be a long race just because myself, Joe Spinelli, and Jordan all had older tires on there, and we came in a pit before some of the other guys. We were just trying to save some set of tires to try to hopefully get a caution late, and that's what thankfully happened. Charlotte's not historically been my best racetrack, so to come out here with a second place is a great run for me.
No, absolutely. I mean, we saw. I know I heard a couple of guys on the radio saying it, but we saw that some of the guys were hoping for a caution, and that last caution came out, and it helped shuffle things up a little bit and change things up. So, benefited you, and here you are in second place. And congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your P2 tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank the guys in Alloy Motorsports, Joe Spinelli, Justin Curtis, and Jordan Trass, who are with us tonight. Also, shout out to Ricky Harden and Wayne Chapman, Josh Gillen, who are back at home not racing with us tonight. Those guys have been a great help with me since I joined the Alloy Motorsports team. I got to thank the wife for letting me actually come out and race on Friday nights, and thanks to you guys for broadcasting the event. You guys are doing a heck of a job here in a broadcast booth.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. I'm hoping to have stuff a little bit more smooth as I get a little bit more into this, but doing the best I can. So I appreciate that, and I thank you for those words of saying that I've been doing good. So I appreciate that, but we're here for you guys, and without you guys racing, there's nothing for me to talk about. So you guys put on quite a show tonight. So congratulations on your P2.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you again next week.
All right. You have yourself a good week, and hope you enjoyed the race.
I did.
All right. Take care, buddy.
Have a good night.
You too.
Jordan Trost, do you have a copy?
I've got a copy.
Well, sir, Mitchell was out there in front. You were battling your way around, kind of mid-pack most of the night, and you kind of came up and got up there. That last caution, I think, helped you a little bit. And here you are out front.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I was in there with a call with a few of my teammates there, and Dave, who you're just talking to as well. We We had stuck to the strategy of saving an extra set of tires and racing on older tires for most of that race, just hoping for a late caution to come out. And so we were all a bit further back in the pack because of that. We probably could have been battling further up front most of the race if we didn't do that. But we got lucky with that caution, and it just gave us a great chance to go run for the win. And our team ended up finishing 1, 2, 3, and we all got to talk to you tonight. And great execution tonight.
Oh, nice. I didn't even realize you guys were all on the same team. So that is awesome.
Yeah, we run as a team on our Monday league, and we kind of just adopted it here too. It's not as official, but we all work together, and we're all in the same Discord call.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, it was a great race. You and Dave were battling it out for the last few laps. Was there any point there where before that caution came out that you thought that was going to be it, and you were just going to have to accept where you were, or were you going to try and continue to battle and hope to get up further?
Well, that was the thing, is if the caution didn't come out, I wouldn't have had anything for them. Like, I had about 20 lap older tires than everyone. I was even fuel saving, just trying to make it to the finish at that point. And it was just a strategy call. I mean, if I went with the same strategy as them, I felt like I was good enough to compete with them on the entire race. I qualified up front, and I was running up front until the first few cautions came out and cycled up the track position. But yeah, overall, we have a new truck drafting model and a new aero package this week with the recent update, and it felt like a lot of fun. It was a little bit harder to handle, but I loved it all night. It was on edge. It was a lot of fun to drive, and it really felt like you could drive it anywhere.
Nice. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your first place tonight?
I'd like to thank you for the broadcast. I'm going to go and watch it back. It's been a lot of fun getting back-to-back wins here this week and last week. And thanks to everyone at the Checker that puts on these races. It's always fun to run them. And hopefully I can finish out the season with the championship next week.
Well, this win tonight will definitely help you with that. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, I should have probably about a 5 to 7 point lead, depending on where Bryson or how many points he got tonight. He did lead laps, so I know he'll get a bonus point for that, and it looks like he finished 9th. So it'll be a bit of a swing, but he did have an advantage coming into tonight.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on P1. Congratulations on those points. Hopefully that works in your favor. Obviously it will, but and then we'll see how the battle goes next week.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I can talk to you next week.
Yeah, make it a three-peat.
That would be insane. Thanks again.
All right. Well, congratulations on your P1, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, see you later.
All right, everybody. Well, that is going to wrap up week 11 here at ATC Truck Series. Season 4. We will be back again next week. Back again next week at Phoenix for 125 laps. Make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell so you get the notification when we actually go live. That way you can know when we're live, and you can come in here and chat in the chat. Like we've got several people in here tonight. It has been fun. 4 cautions, 100 laps. 1, 2, 3. We did 3 interviews. So we'll be back again next week. I hope you all enjoyed the race. On behalf of ATC Motorsports Racing, I am Sir Brazen Bull, and we will be back next week in Phoenix for the finale, and we'll see who's going to win the championship at the Checkered iRacing. So, until next week, have a great weekend. Have a great week. We'll see you back here. And later on, everybody.